search it and the whole materials. I just want to tell you that, and I just want you to help me to figure out to understand to fully understand this topic. Would you like do that? Would you like do like with me?
Of course, Jeremiah, I'm here to help you fully understand the topic. Feel free to share the part you found challenging, and we can go through it together step by step. What was the topic or content of the listening section you watched on YouTube?
Okay, just like our listening practice, so that is part one, and I think that part is a little bit longer, so I'll just read it right now to you, and yeah, so I just whenever I finish it, I just tell you, and you just tell me so we can discuss it. Okay, so it'll be long, so we maybe just need some time to finish it. Okay, so good morning, everyone. Welcome to our outdoor survival program. As you know, this week you'll be learning some of the basic information and skills you need to look after yourself independently in the outdoors. These first 2 days will be based on here in the classroom, and then we'll be taking a camping trip to put into practice some of the things you have learned. I'm going to start off with topic of foods and I'll describe just two methods which will be putting into practice at our camp and which make a use of natural resources, the steam pads and the bamboo pot. I got two posters here to make things clear. And I'll start with the steam pad here. Okay, I'm done the first two paragraphs.
Thanks for sharing the first part of the listening. So far, it sounds like the speaker is introducing an outdoor survival program. The participants will learn basic survival skills over the week, starting with 2 days in the classroom and then applying what they've learned on a camping trip. The speaker is going to talk about two methods of cooking with natural resources, the steam pad and the bamboo pot. Is there anything specific you found confusing, or do you want me to go into more detail about any part of it?
Oh, not yet. And just the first part, two paragraphs, I can send it. Okay, so let's go to the third one. I'm sorry. To make this, you need to some dry sticks, some grass, some loose earth, and some stones. And for this week, only some matches. The first thing you do is to dig a shallow pad. Dig a shallow pad, the place you have chosen to do your cooking. Let's say about 25 centimeters deep and 30 centimeters wide, and your stakes have to be a bit wider than the pad because you have to put a line along the top from one end of the pad to the other before setting. Let to this you take some large stones and arrange them on top. Then you start the fire and wait till the wooden platform burns through low and stones fall into the pad. Yes, I'm done the third part.
Got it. The speaker is now explaining how to create a steam pad for cooking outdoors. You need to gather some dry sticks, grass, loose earth, stones, and matches. The process involves digging a shallow pit about 25 centimeters deep and 30 centimeters wide. You then place sticks across the top of the pit with stones on top. After setting it all up, you start a fire and wait for the wooden platform to burn through, causing the stones to fall into the pit. Anything specific here you'd like to?
Okay, so you understand it. So there's two questions I want to ask you, and based on apparently and what we have learned, we have listened. And the first is arrange a row of over the pad. Between of and over, you're gonna choose a word, and And okay, so the second question is place what on the top. Just answer me. Hello there. And there's two questions I'm gonna ask you from what we apparently we have learned. Is that okay? Hello there. I just There's two questions. I just was, apparently we have learned from the topic. We just did, I read it and just yeah. Would you just answer it? Hello, what's going on with ChatGPT? Let's see. Hello there, ChatGPT, and how I say it's about yeah, just there's two questions I want to ask you. For apparently we learned this, we just discussed it, but then not finish it. But how about I just ask you the first two questions? Are you ready?
Absolutely, Jeremiah. Go ahead with your first two questions. I'm ready.
Okay, the first question is, just you gonna answer it when I say the blank. Okay, so arrange the first question is arrange a row of blankets blanked over the pad. You're gonna answer the blanket what we should to just one word to use just during our letter dialogue. The second question is please what kind of stuff on top? Yes, I'm done.
For the first question, the answer for arrange a row over the pad would be sticks. For the second question, what kind of stuff on top? The answer is stones. Let me know if these answers fit with what you were thinking.
Oh my gosh. You're so intelligent. You're right. You're totally right. Yes. So just your sticks have to be a little bit wider than a pet. But why just they didn't mention, that's they didn't mention a range of low something. They just say the sticks should be like wider and than a pet. That's it. Could you tell me that?
Thank you. I think I understand your question. The reason they didn't specifically mention arranging the sticks in a row over the pad is that they might be focusing on the fact that the sticks need to be wider than the pit so that they can span across it. The main point is to create a surface for the stones to sit on top of, which will eventually fall into the pit when the sticks burn through. So it's less about the exact arrangement of the sticks in a row and more about ensuring they are long enough to cover the pit properly. Does that help clarify it?
Yes, kind of. Okay, so yeah, I know the stone. They mention this before setting that to this, and you take some large stones and arrange them on top. Arrange them on top. It's I think there's like some distractors to make you think about arrange stones. Yes, but yeah, you are right, and arrange them on top. It's just like yeah, just distractors make me think about range stone. Yeah, I think I'm totally wrong. So I was wondering, it's like in this in this part is about two and the first. Okay, I summarize it. First is you need to like to dig a like a patch, dig a patch, and you just like maybe just 25 centimeter 25 and okay, let's say 25 like centimeters deep and with 30 centimeters wide. Wide means like width is 30 centimeters and the height, I mean the height it's like a I'm sort of it's like west is just a square, right? It's a square. It's not like a yeah, rectangle. It's a square, right? 30 centimeter squares.
Yes, you got it. The pit described is square-shaped with a width of 30 centimeters and a depth of 25 centimeters. The width refers to the distance across the pit, which is 30 centimeters, making it a square. The height or depth is 25 centimeters. And you're right about the distractor. The mention of arranging the stones might have been there to make you think a little harder about what actually needs to be arranged over the pad, which is the sticks, not the stones. Great job figuring that out.
I see. And so just like the sticks, it puts it on the surface, and the stones put on the stakes. Is that correct?
Exactly, that's correct.
Good morning, everyone,
You place
and
the sticks
welcome to
across the
first.
surface of the pit, and then you
These
arrange the
first
stones on top of the sticks. This setup helps create a
these
platform
first
that
two
will eventually
days
allow the
will be
stones to
based
fall
here
into
in
the
the
pit
classroom,
once the fire
and
burns
then
through the
we'll be
sticks.
taking a camping trip
You've
to
got
put
it.
into practice.
Okay, thank you. And okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so and okay, we're not done yet. Okay, so then you okay, I'll just continue read it. Then start to fire and wait till the wooden platform burns through the stones and fall into the pit. At this point, brush away any pieces of hot ash from stones. You can use a handful grass, and then take another stick, put it down into the center of the pit between the stones. After you cover the whole pit with a thick layer of grass, and then you can put your foot on it, wrap in more pieces of grass like parcels. Finally, cover the whole thing with earth. You had to pat it firmly to seal the pit. To seal the pad. Then all you had to do is take a stick out and pour a bit of water into the opening that it leaves. It should take about 4 hours for your food to cook. As it cooks slowly in the steams that created inside the pad. I'm done.
Great. This part explains the final steps for cooking with the steam pad method. After the stones fall into the pit, you brush away any hard ash using grass. Then, you place another stick in the center of the pit between the stones. Next, you cover the whole pit with a thick layer of grass. Your food wrapped in grass like parcels is placed on top, and then everything is covered with earth, which you pat down firmly to seal the pit. After sealing, you remove the stick and pour a little water into the opening to create steam. The food will cook slowly in the steam over about 4 hours. Does this make sense, or is there anything you'd like to go over in more detail?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but I still have just like some confusing. Yeah, anyways, and I'll just ask you 4 questions based on this program, and So are you ready?
I'm ready. Go ahead with your 4 questions.
Okay, so I'll just tell you that first, and you gonna answer just a single word. Okay, so each is a single word. Okay, just let the Okay, so let the wood and left it burn out. Remove. What kind of thing stuff we're gonna remove? Okay, that's first question. First question. And second question is cover the pad with what kind of stuff we're gonna cover with the pad eight. Okay, so okay, the next one is places wrap the food on the top and cover it with what kind of stuff? Okay, so yes. Okay, so the yes, just done.
Got it. 1. Remove the ash. 2. Cover the pad with grass. 3. Wrap the food and cover it with grass. Let me know if you need anything else.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? I didn't catch that.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
No problem. Just let me know what you need.
Okay, let's see. Okay, remove ash. Let's see. Let's write cover the pad with grass. See, yeah, that's. Oh my gosh.